The walk to the well is insufferable in the scorching heat of the day, but it's much more bearable than hearing what they have to say about me, my decisions, and the sins that I am committing. I can't stand the piercing looks that they are giving me in judgment as they condemn my way of living. It's the middle of the day, but it's like I'm trapped in the night. I can see the sun, but I can barely see the light. There seems to be no end in sight. Everything inside me feels dry and cold. Memories haunt me, both new and old. My many mistakes and failures turned my heart colder than stones. Their insults and spite left me dry, like a desert full of bones. Walking to the well during the heat of day has left me drenching in sweat, but my soul is cold and runs dry because of regret. Deep down in me there is a thirst, one that no spring could ever nurse. The long, tedious walk to the well is now a symbol of my inner loneliness, a painful depiction of a sinner's emptiness, as empty as these jars that I carry. Though empty, they somehow weigh so heavy. Yes, this walk to the well so aptly reflects my inner hell. But today I meet someone while I drown in self-pity, a man that I've never seen in this city. Judging by his appearance, I can tell that he is a Jew. Jews hanging around in Samaria, that's something new. At least it is comforting that he doesn't know anything about my sin, and as per unwritten law, I don't have to talk to him. But then he starts talking and asks me to still his thirst, and I'm shocked at first. Then I wonder, is this man a fool? Comes here for water without any vessel or tool, breaking every rule by asking a despicable Samaritan woman to reach down into the pool? If he only knew what lies inside, the depth of my lies, and how I've run out of love because of all that I did in my life, which has left me with nothing but strife. If he only knew who I really was, he would never speak to me, 'cause my sinful misery would be a threat to his purity. Oh, if you only knew who I am. Wait a minute, how is it that my thoughts have come out of his mouth? He repeats, if you only knew who I am, your suspicion and hesitation would shrink and you would ask me for a drink. Oh, now I see why he came. These Jews, they are all the same. It is their claim to be better since they can enter the temple of God, while as Samaritans it is our shame that we cannot. But then he says something I have never heard before. The water that I give is called living because it is life-giving. You don't need to go to the temple on Jerusalem's mountain because the Holy Spirit will bring forth a living fountain in you. And all you have to do is ask me to fill your empty soul, and you will finally be whole. Everything inside you that was dry will thrive. Your inner desert will come alive. The one who rules over eternity will water you internally, so that your soul will never thirst anew, no matter if you're Samaritan or Jew. I want to believe that his words are true, but I really don't think that this man has a clue about my past and its burden so vast. Only the Messiah could save me from my self-dug grave. But while everyone shows me that I am rejected, he tells me that by him I am not rejected, but elected. And suddenly his face turns soft as he tells me that I am no longer lost and that he wants to be my light, even though he has seen every single day of my life, knows to how many men I've been a wife. And this tear in his eye tells me that he doesn't lie. He knows everything about me and loves me still. I don't need this water because in him I have my fill. Oh, how can he find me worthy enough to talk to me while everyone else around chooses to flee? How can it be that the Messiah comes to me? And suddenly it dawns on me that I am chosen, and everything inside me that was cold and frozen begins to melt away by the warmth on his face. Right then and there, my broken heart begins to race as I'm met with grace. The unbearable weight of my emptiness flees. His truth causes the chaos in my soul to cease, and his loving eyes and words bring peace. Oh, how can he choose me to be the vessel for his living water? How can the Son of God call me his daughter?